right, we're ready to go? So you guys just fire away.
This feel like progress today?
I think it was, got off to a slow start. That was not the mission. But again, once they settled in, I think that has to do with, a little bit of young guys and a little bit of just confidence and continue to grow that as the season goes on. But it was progress. They worked really hard in practice, and if that can continue, we'll continue to progress. So we're pleased with that.
Defensively, how nice is it to see a zero up on the scoreboard?
Yeah, I thought our defense, for the last 6 quarters, has played really well, and it was really good putting the young guys in the fourth quarter. We put them in a bad situation, kept competing. Game not on the line, that changes things a little bit, but it still was nice to get them in there and not having to hit their teammates and see those guys make plays, and they really did. And I think they had fun doing it, and it was good to see. Interesting to see out there, just so many first-year players, whether they're true freshmen or redshirt freshmen, and one time it's like I think the whole field was that. And, that's good news. I mean, that's good for the future. And again, if these kids keep working and grinding and all those type of things, will progress.
How did Jake progress from last week?
Yeah, I mean, we have to put tape on. Because there was a couple things that he was making a lot harder on himself than he needed to. But, you can see the kid can throw it in there. I mean, he can do that. And, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good on a few throws. We saw that in there as well. And so I think, he'll settle down and trust protection maybe a little bit more. And, but I think he did some good things.
How important was Miles' contribution early to kind of kickstart the offense?
Yeah, real important. I mean, Miles is a shifty runner, and you can see that. I think a couple times things were blocked pretty well. I think the line making a little bit of progress there. And then a couple times it wasn't blocked pretty well. And we're still fighting to get some things done. And so that's what we've kind of seen out of him all fall camp, is that, if you can just keep guys covered up, he seems to have a knack to be pretty patient, which is a little bit uncharacteristic for a young guy. And that's a little bit of his style. And I think we'll keep building on that.
What about Chico? What have you seen from him leading up to camp?
Yeah, and so Chico's a little bit similar as Miles. I mean, both those guys are really shifty. They're kind of physical type players for being young guys. I think Chico's really a physical player. He's just on the short side, but he's extremely physical. And he's also a unique guy. I mean, is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Is he a sweeper? Is he is. He's all those things. And I think he's one of those guys who's got to continue to figure out ways to get the ball to.
Have you seen enough from those true freshmen to know that they're going to be a big part of the plan moving forward?
Well, yeah. I mean, we really don't have much of a choice in a lot of this. I mean, those are our guys, and we'll just with some of the guys that a handful of guys that have been around here, and some of the veterans. I mean, those are the guys that we got, and they're great kids, and they'll keep working hard. And we've got a little luck and stay healthy with those guys and progress.
Coach, can you talk about the downfield passing game and attacking the middle of the field, which we've all been asking?
Yeah. So I think a little bit of progress there. I think we're going to have to make more progress as we continue to develop that area of our game. I think as protection gets better. It's hard because, a couple times they were blitzing us and we didn't pick it up well. And then that can spook a young quarterback sometimes. And so then we go back and throw it again, and he's maybe getting out of there a little bit soon and doesn't really need to. And so that's what we got to be able to work through. And that's a hard thing to play that quarterback position and really trust protection when we make some young errors up front as well. And guys are coming scot-free, or guys, slip off. And so it's a fine balance of when to trust it and when to get out of there. We're still working through that.
I think Miles had 50 of the 63 yards on your opening scoring drive. Just after the first 2 drives kind of sputtered for you to have him kind of settle things down. How important was that?
Well, it was good, and it was good for everybody to settle down a little bit. You know how those games can go when you're supposed to be the favorite and you don't come out and strike right away, and the guys, especially young guys, start to press and get tight and like it. And so it took us to really the whole first half to kind of settle down, and then I think guys felt a little bit better about things. But we got to be able to learn to play when it's tight, because that's going to be much more the norm than not. But it's just good to go out there and play another game and make some progress. And we're all really anxious to go put the tape on and do that thing. We're like, oh, kidding me? Oh, that was good. Oh, you kidding me? That was good. So we got a lot of that going on always. You walk down the halls, you hear that from all the coaches there in the offices.
You have no control over the schedule, but this is the kind of game you would prefer as an opener as opposed to going
Well, I mean, I think when you have a young team, you like yeah, you maybe like those games flipped a little bit. But, we don't control it. I think we gained a lot. I'm hoping from going over there, a tough environment, a really good team. And, we got a very similar type team coming in next week. We've known this for a long time. I think the two best teams, and, there's a debate on this, but, I think on paper, we've known Utah State for a long time. But I think going in, Utah State and Boise State are the two better teams in the Mountain West. There's probably other team or two that make an argument, but we know that for the last handful of years. They've done a great job, and, we'll talk more about that later, but we better continue to progress or we'll be in trouble.
Austin Joyner got dinged on the
Yeah,
kickoff.
so
The kickoff.
we'll have more on that on Monday or Tuesday or whenever we talk to you guys again and find out that he didn't return, so probably not good.
Were there one or two things that you saw that were noticeably better this week from last week?
Well, the only thing I can really tell you from, without putting tape on, is we were able to stay on the field a little bit longer, and get a little rhythm going to the running game and get more plays run, and so that was better. I thought our defense, once they settled down, because I thought Sac State did a great job early on converting those third downs. We did not. We get hit on fourth down, we didn't convert third downs. I mean, they were like, 4 or 5 right away, and then that kind of went away. Our defense settled down and started making a punt. So you like to start a little bit faster. That took us, but once we got warmed up, I think we settled down. We're able to stay on the field and make plays. Really, it was nice to see the special team show up again with another block kick.